Here's a man with two faces. A rebel and a self-acclaimed defender of the poor at the mercy of those in power.
But so far, this Jubilee has failed Kenyans. I have no way. I can't stand as Geter because I believe in, I'm very principled. I cannot stand in a platform to support this regime unless they change. They must fight corruption from the front. They must ensure that our youth get employment. They must fix roads. They must start up institutions of higher learning because it stopped where Kibaki left.
But people say you are part of a failure, you included.
Even if we were to lose an election because we have failed, I'm ready to go. But we cannot insist on remaining just because we are Kalenjin and Kikuyus. Ati mtu yetu wako. It is not about mtu yetu. And I want to assure Kenyans that when people steal, they don't steal on behalf of their communities. That is the perception that has been created. We are losing this war against corruption because when individuals loot, there is a lot of politics in the war against graft. It is not genuine. Even our president knows he is not genuine. If he was genuine, he should have treated Waiguru the same way he treated Felix Koskei and Chirchir and Kamau. He is not genuine.
But we were coming to that.
And Ngilu. They said Waiguru is a woman. But Ngilu is a woman. You see, this thing is so good. This paid.
Yes.
Because I can do this and push it like that. It's very good. And I like it. But you can't sell it for 50,000. SGR was the cost of doing it. The cost internationally to construct a standard gauge railway, a kilometer, is worth $2 million internationally. Even when our brothers in Ethiopia were doing theirs, they did it for the same price. Tanzanians are currently constructing a railway at 2,700 kilometers at the cost of 870 billion. So if you were to divide the 2,700 kilometers at the cost of 870 billion and you compare the one that they're even suggesting now, they want to loot again. From Nairobi to Naivasha, they are saying 160 billion. From Nairobi to Naivasha is 80 kilometers. That is $2 billion. 2 billion Kenya shillings. 2 billion is about 20. They have gone now $20 million. Cytec, the looting is serious.
Hiyo ni ukumbafu. Wachana na hiyo kabisa. Atakuja kutukombolea watu ya kupiga makelele ati kwa sababu mmekosa kandarasi.
So those who are shouting, oh, kuna watu wanapiga kelele walikosa kandarasi. Wao ndio walipata kandarasi at that high cost. We were complaining because genuine businessmen were asking us. You can call us brokers because the genuine business came saying, genuine businessmen, saying, why are you building this thing for this cost? I can still build it for lesser cost than this. And I'll earn profits, good profits, by building by 3 times the lesser cost than what you're using to build. I want the deputy president, if he wants Kenya to change, he should do a lifestyle audit. Tell him he will run away from it. Tell him to declare his, what he was owning before 2013 and now aliuza kuku. Uwezi uza kuku upate hizo vitu zote amepata. We believe they were young so they could do better job. But they are worst. They're the worst. Since independence, we've never had a government like what we have. Losing is they will lose. Majority of these people, when you ask them, and this is a Jubilee zone, doing this to our fellow Kenyans. Why are we doing this to our country? Why are we allowing looting to continue? And that is why we are moving backwards as a country. We need to focus on individuals who can change. Whether they are Asians, whether they are even they are Somalis, or a minority Borana, or Rendiles, or Kurias, or any tribe, Teso, community, and we have the capacity of that person, the character of that person. His individuality is different. There is something different that is bringing change, then we'll go for that person. But we will not go for anybody just because he's a Kalenjin, he's a Kikuyu. That is the reason why we are failing as a country. And even majority of those members of parliament who are shouting and saying, oh, the position of Jubilee is different from Keter. Most of them are beneficiaries. They did a press conference to say, oh, this is a code agenda. There is no code agenda where public resources are being looted. There is no Jubilee agenda on that. We must stand as a country. The national crisis of our economic where resources are very few is because others have resorted to looting and they are investing all over. They are building in Dubai, they are building in South Africa, while others are languishing in poverty. They will sweat. In 2017, it is not about our community. You wait. So it's not about your own your own tribe mate being in that office. It is a question of your agenda being in that office. It's not your own. Because your own can be there, but he has his own selfish agenda. What we should do, Kenyans should elect people who can stand firm over issues, not psychopaths. They should go for individuals who have that character and belief and the strength and the courage to deliver in that parliament, to legislate and bring objectivity. Unajua, nimekuwa nikisema mambo mingi kwa sababu unaangalia. Unajua kuna mambo unaangalia kutoka mbali. Unapima, unasema wow, kuna mambo inataka kufanyika. Na unaona sasa viongozi wa bunge, Kindiki, yule wa Senate, Duale, Mheshimiwa Duale, wale ni psychopaths. They will say yes, yes, yes. They will never say no. When you tell them this is a mower, that's a mowing, grass, that one. They will ask you, that is a wheelbarrow. They will say, let me ask the president whether that is a wheelbarrow. If the president will say that is a tractor, they will say that is a tractor. So when I come on board to say this is a wheelbarrow, they will say no, this is code agenda to say this is a wheelbarrow. That's exactly what happens. When I come out to say this is a wheelbarrow, you are lying to the president. And the president knows this is a wheelbarrow. They will say, no, Keter is alone. He's a lone ranger on saying this is a wheelbarrow. Huh? He's being sponsored by dark forces to say this is a wheelbarrow. This is a code agenda to say this is a wheelbarrow. And you can see it's a wheelbarrow. And you see, let me tell you, one thing that they don't know, Kenyans have gone to school. Those in the street and in any office. The hawkers in Nairobi that you see walking around, even the boys who are assisting me to walk here, have gone to school. All of them. So you cannot lie to everyone every time. You can lie to some people sometimes. You can't say that is not a wheelbarrow and succeed in the Kenya scenario. And the Honorable Duale and Kindikis, the Murkomens, the psychopaths of our regime must realize that Kenyans have opened their eyes and they have realized, oh, who is saying the truth?